think I will be remembered by the proper hardcore boxing fans. I think they'll say David Allen. Yeah, he was a fun character, and he was in some good fights as well. So I think when it's all said and done, I don't think I've got much of a choice. I think I'll be remembered as
Josie Parker. Met him a couple of times. He's the nicest man. Like, he's actually genuinely proper nice man. I'd probably call him a sweetheart. Proper nice, actually. I do like him. So yeah, and I've seen him, they're great. I don't talk shit, and I tried CBD, and I had a bad wrist, and I tried it on and off for about 2 weeks. Me, Jay and Liam all tried it, and to be fair, my wrist pain went. So, the plan is to get to 18 stone 2, and then when I get to 18.2, I'm light enough, and I'll be fit enough to train harder, and I can eat more, and my weight will stay around that while I'm training. My first amateur fight were awful. I was so confident before the bell, and then it started and I shit myself and I was terrible. My second fight, I was shitting myself, so nervous, and I got in there and it was easy, mental. Every time I box, usually win or lose, I go back to the hotel, I get a cheese sandwich and about six pints of Coke, about 6 cheese sandwiches and crisps, and I just sit and eat them and drink it.
I hadn't actually been that well. I'm just bored.
It's my brother-in-law's birthday, so they said look smart for dinner. So he had a shirt and that on, and my nephew did, and my sister was dressed up, but I had shorts on. I am dressed up. I think only recently I've realised that quite a lot of people kind of look up to me, which I find strange, but and I feel like I've got to set a good example. I want to be a role model now. I'm 28 now, so I'm just trying my best. To be honest, mate, I'm still not sure what a fighter's reach is, like what they measure, but put my measurement for my reach up on stuff, and my reach has never been measured. No one's measured my arms or fuck all. I lived in Leeds for a long time. I lived in Leeds for 4 years, so I never really went into Leeds, but where I lived in Rothwell, I loved it. But I love Sheffield. I've had so many good times in Sheffield. I love both places. Probably two of my favourite places. I did laugh when I read that. Danny's very similar to me. I've tried the CBD stuff for Fowler, and it did wonders for my wrist. I can't knock it, but Danny's similar to me in that selling things, you have to take money off people and just not comfortable with it. Yeah, Mr. Solly fighting him, man. Is my brother-in-law, yeah. So this is what I had. Earlier I was doing lateral raises, and I was fucking struggling on the last one. And I just thought to myself, try this next time you're doing something. I thought, if I don't get fucking 12 of these out, I'm going to get a really bad disease. I'm not being funny, right? So it's going to get followed by something funny. But if this is the level of your questions, there's a reason they're not getting answered.
Right here's a penny drop, my penny dropping love song. Nothing but your heels on, loving you. This right here, baby, we'll be making babies tonight.
And then you're going to go out, not drink, but go out. So I look early 1900s, even 1950s, 60s. They had fuck all, and they could do 15, 20, 50, 100 rounds. Piece of piss. Well, I'll tell you a funny story. When lockdown started, I moved in here, so I went on my own at home. So I do see my family quite a lot, yeah. Because I'm living here with them. It's like some people play PS4, or some people, everyone's got their own little hobbies. I guess mine is trying to give back to others in the form of being entertained on social media. You know what, mate? I'm not running or doing weights or whatever to lose weight. I do my running to get fit. I lift my weights to get strong. I do my boxing to get better at boxing. And I lose weight. by doing all three, so I just mix it up. It was actually signed by Lily from Middlesbrough, heavyweight from Middlesbrough. He hit me on top of the head, and my whole body just run cold. We used to spar all the time for about 7-8 years. Me and him used to know fuck out of each other. Madness, really. Tonight, my brother-in-law won one and my sister won one. I've not won the game for ages. I jump in me after about 2 goes. I'm like, listen, red bird, candlestick, study every time. And it's not every time. Probably you, to be fair, because I'd rather got down with 10 of anyone than me, because the house would be a mess. Won't be a great living environment. Well, I think lockdown's given me time to reflect on everything, you know. Thinking about the David Price fight. I was really close to not boxing again, you know, not even maybe walking again or worse, so give me time to reflect on that, and that's how my mindset's changed. I would recommend as well as gloves, make sure your hands are wrapped properly. Maybe tape your hands, and if you're doing all that, in terms of gloves, just get some proper ones. You know, you pay for what you get. For venues that I've not boxed in before, the Keep Johnny Football Ground. I meant to box there, and my opponent pulled out the day before, so I had to do security instead. That was about 7 years ago now, so probably there. Me and Luke had known each other for a long time. I turned up to spar Hughie and Tyson the very first time, 2013, and Luke was there and I sparred him first, and we'd speak now and again. The other fella I met at Giacomo, I think he was a really cool fella, but in terms of fighting, I don't know.
Hello everyone, I had a really long walk today. I put my coat on, the old trusty Stone Island, and I'm fucking drenched in sweat. So yeah, people saying, I don't feel like I'm doing it walking, put a big coat on. I feel like I'm running underwater, carrying, like pulling a caravan full. Of if the walking's worked for my fitness, but I feel like it has. But anyway, put a big coat on when you walk.
The thing with Danny is, he could have a jawline like mine, but he eats fucking 12 penguins a day. And his nose, the flat nose will come for him as well. When I was his age, my nose was beautiful. And I had curly hair. So, you know, cut the penguins out, he'll be alright. I would say, if you start from scratch, the best way to become a good journeyman, have about 40, 50 amateur fights. Be in the gym 3 or 4 years and learn, you know. You got to be good to be a journeyman. You got to be really, really good. No, mate, I won my first amateur fight, but I boxed really terrible, and it felt like a loss. I carried on because I had nothing else in my life. It was either boxing or bust, so I just did it.
I actually created that question. I say it all the time now, but I actually, 3 chumps to a lion bar was the original. And it's a lion bar. That's the correct answer. You doing?
I'm going to lose my job.
Whoa, Jack Grealish is there.
Don't poo yourself, it's not really. You were scared then, weren't you?
No.
Were you scared then?
No.
Would you do him in a fight? Would you do him in a fight, one-on-one?
Mhm.
What would you do? How would you beat him? Tell me what you do. How would
Take
you...
his kid shin pads off him.
And what would you do? Would you sing with him?
Yeah.
Then what would you do?
I don't know.
No?
Which of these islands is furthest south?
Well, think of the
Think
equator.
it's
Go for Trinidad.
Yeah.
Cuba's pretty high, so it's definitely not Cuba. I don't think it's Jamaica. It's C or D. Go 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah. Trinidad. You're right, so well done.
How many points is the letter X?
X, 8.
I know that.
Well done. Jack Grealish is not here. When did Mahatma Gandhi die? 1948 he died. Well, no, fact like that. Well, not like
What
that.
does the times 2 mean? Next time, if I don't know that. What are the
Red and
main-
yellow, C. Quick, C!
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Joe. I don't know who you are, and you probably don't know who I am. But one of your friends has sent me, has asked me to send you this message. It's a good luck message for your wedding next year. And also, they said, to tell you, just don't go through with it. Not sure why, not sure if it's your bird or just they don't want you to. Don't know why. But I'm just the messenger. So, all the best.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again.
Last week I got on as a 3-year-old, hopefully we'll find out. Yeah, I will in the future, obviously, go and see. I don't think I'm built to make them all, obviously, because I've got my own commitments and stuff, but yeah, I really like Glasgow as well, so we'll definitely go to Glasgow to watch one, so yeah. Rachel Riley's a very attractive woman, of course, but Carol Vorden, how old is she, like 60? That's a proper bit of me, to be honest. The world record, Kenny Sipakele holds it, the Ethiopian fella. probably about 10 years ago. It was just about 12 minutes 39, I think. I'm nowhere near 21:58 at the minute at all. I think you'll be very unlucky to be a victim of someone hitting you for no reason. It happened, but I think I'd be very unfortunate. And I don't really go out. When I go out, I don't carry myself like a dickhead, so it just wouldn't happen. Ruby Walsh for me, like, obviously great jockey, but I couldn't warm to him. AP McCoy's my sporting hero, you know. He's right up there. Him, Roy Keane, you know. So AP for me all day. Yeah, you know, I was with one girl for a very long time, very, very long time. We were trying for kids for a period of time. It never happened. And I'd love them. I thought I'd have loads by now, but I will definitely have some, I hope. Yeah, mate, I hope so, yeah. I'm going to, as soon as I can, get my professional trainer's licence sorted. Still training him, yeah. So, 100%, it'd mean a lot to me, so I hope I can get that boxed off. To be honest, probably, I'm missing my nan. I like to see her a couple of times a week, go and see her, we always have a good laugh. So yeah, I probably miss my nan more than anything else. You know what? I watch a lot of like 1 to 11 and fantasy five-a-sides and all that. And I don't know anything about football really. You know what I mean? I don't. But I listen to all the other top pros, and everyone that's played with him puts him in, so he must have been great. I always say Liam. A lot of you will know who Liam is, and from when I met him to when he left my house and my care to go back, you know, with his baby and his missus, the difference in him, that is my greatest achievement, seeing him grow. Yeah, I won't go that far, mate, but I know people look up to me and you know, so my behaviour had to change a little bit. I spoke to the boxing board and they said the same thing, like, you got to be a role model, so I'm trying. Usually for me, when I was into football, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, Arsenal, United rivalry, I'd go Keane 1, Vieira 2, Gerrard 3. But Gerrard was some fucking player, wasn't he? Everyone raves about him, man, when I watch all the stuff, so... But Keane's the man.
I'd never met him, but a girl I used to know from down Cardiff, she got him to send me a signed vinyl. And it says "One Day, Pappy Rhino," and he signed it. It was great. I don't know where it is at the minute, but I'd like to find it. I think it'd be great on the undercard, John Fury and Mickey Fio. Yeah, I'd like to see that on there. I think Eddie Hall will beat him. I think Eddie Hall's done a bit of boxing, so I imagine he'll win. I feel really well. Just had a lot of time to reflect on a lot of things, you know, and a lot of stuff I used to be bitter about. I realised it's my own fault. Took responsibility and get on with it. Mate, I don't think it's weird at all. And what is weird? You know, what is weird? What is different? We're all very different, but we're all pretty much the same. So I don't believe in weird. Normal is weird. Also, be nice.